Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Jai Shri Ram. So in this video, we will discuss what are free radicals and what is reactive oxygen species. Free radicals, we know they are molecules or molecular fragment that are formed by homolytic fission of covalent bond. And these free radicals have unpaired electron in their outer orbit. As for example, hydroxy free radical, oxygen free radical. Now in this free radical, in this video we have to study reactive oxygen species. We have to study ROS. What are ROS? In this video we will see it in detail. Okay, reactive oxygen species, they are chemically reactive molecule which have oxygen, and this oxygen containing chemically reactive molecule will form during normal metabolism of our body. They are mainly formed in mitochondria. They are highly reactive in nature, and they can cause oxidative stress. They can damage cellular components. They can damage DNA. They can damage proteins. They can damage lipid, and they create chaos. Big chaos they create in our body. What are the example? Superoxide anion, you see. Superoxide anion, when oxygen molecule will accept one electron anyhow, it will convert into superoxide anion, which is a free radical, highly reactive, you see. And free radical, as I told, they have unpaired electron in outer compartment. So you see, this is normal oxygen molecule, and when this normal oxygen molecule will accept one electron, it will convert into superoxide anion. Then we have hydroxyl free radical also. It is also dangerous like superoxides. And hydroxyl free radicals, you see here, hydroxyl free radicals have one unpaired electron. And then we have hydroperoxyl free radical. This all reactive oxygen species are highly dangerous. They create so many problems that we'll see later in detail. In this video only we'll see that. Now what our body do when this free radical form, when this free radical form, body will try to scavenge it. Like this two superoxide anion will react with hydrogen ion and they will form H2O2. This H2O2 will get, it will broken down into H2 and O2 by catalase enzyme. What are the sources of reactive oxygen species? Let's see it in detail. So it has two sources, First source is endogenous sources, means in our body anyhow reactive oxygen species is forming. Like you see in mitochondria normally what happen is the major site of formation of reactive oxygen species. In mitochondria normally oxygen will react with 4 electron and hydrogen ion, they will form H2O, where at complex 4. Do you remember your teacher told you that oxygen is final electron acceptor? So you see they are accepting electron and they are converting into H2O. But in some cases, when oxygen will accept only one electron, it will convert into superoxide free radical. It will convert into superoxide anion or cytochrome P450, which is present in the liver smooth endoplasmic reticulum, participate in drug detoxification. They also form free radical. Inflammatory cells like macrophage or neutrophil. Macrophage or neutrophil, both are phagocytic cells. Yes, macrophage and neutrophils are phagocytic cells. So these phagocytic cells, they will phagocyte microorganisms like bacteria. So when they will phagocyte them, they will produce free radicals, and that free radical kill that microorganism. Yes. So inflammatory cells, they are also source of reactive oxygen species. Now exogenous source, if you'll see, we have ultraviolet rays, UV rays. We have ionizing radiation that form free radical in our body. Pollutants, cigarette smoking, drugs and toxins, like you see alcohol, excessive of alcohol consumption causes formation of lot of free radicals in our body. Pesticide rotenone, we know this is a complex first inhibitor, and this complex first inhibitor of electron transport chain what do, that when they will block complex first, when they will block complex first, they causes leakage of electron, and this leakage of electron accepted by oxygen, and it will form superoxide free radical. Yes. Now come back to our point. So alcohol or pesticide like rotenone also form free radicals. Heavy metals, iron, copper, cadmium also form free radical. Now, what are the pathological consequences of it, formation of free radical? See, as we know that inflammation causes form reactive oxygen species, phagocytic cells form reactive oxygen species, pollutant, pesticide form reactive oxygen species. They have lot of harmful effect. Like you see, this is cell membrane, and when this cell membrane will attacked by a hydroxyl free radical, it will damaged, and this damaging will cause osmolarity disbalance, and disbalance when the cell membrane got damaged, oxyl this osmolarity disbalance will cause breakdown of cells. Or DNA, when DNA will get damaged by free radicals, that is called mutation. In fact, it will activate apoptosis process in that cell, either apoptosis, or if this cell will divide which is mutated by free radical, we will get cancer cell. So when DNA will damage, it can cause cancer, and it can cause apoptosis. Then we have other source, then like this oxygen free radical, they will damage reactive oxygen species, I mean they will damage proteins, they will damage enzymes, and they will badly affect function of the enzymes. Then they will act on neuron, they will cause degeneration of demyelination of myelin sheath. And you know, when the myelin sheath will get demyelinated, transmission of nerve impulse will get slow. One thing, slow transmission of nerve impulse, one thing that will happen because of attacked by free radical on myelin sheath. One thing. Second is neurodegeneration, and that neurodegeneration cause so many diseases. It can cause like Parkinson's disease. This oxygen free radical, they can attack on mitochondria, and they will cause leakage of secretion of cytochrome c, and this cytochrome c, once it will get leaked from mitochondria, it will start apoptosis. Yes, it will cause aging. More free radicals, more aging. So in this video what we discuss, let's see in detail. In this video we discuss what is free radicals, then we discussed what is, as we discussed that these free radicals are molecular fragment or molecule which have unpaired electron in outer shell. Then we discussed what is reactive oxygen species. In that we discussed superoxide. Superoxides are highly reactive in nature, and they are very dangerous. And then we discuss how our body will scavenge, how our body will try to wipe out, how will our body try to balance the situation. And then we discuss what are the sources of reactive oxygen species, and then uh, we discuss what are the harmful effect of, what are the harmful effect of reactive oxygen species. Remaining we'll see in next video. Bye.